Nicole is finally here, but is she strong and better than Bennett? And how should you actually build her? In this video, I'm going over the complete Nicole guide, including her key details, the best build, artifacts, weapons, and the best team to make her perform at her maximum potential. So if you're planning to build Nicole or just build her and want to know how she works, this guide will cover everything you need to know. So let's get started. Nicole is a 5-star attack scaling pyro support who gives team-wide attack buff and strong pyro shield. She can also do coordinated off-field damage depending on the active character. Now let's talk about her kit and playstyle in Rezo language. With normal attack, Nicole does 3 attacks that deals fire damage, but things get interesting with her charge attack. With the first passive, she summons a Sealy with her charge attack, which will guide you to the nearest chest. But this only works if you have the compass of that area. Nicole's skill is the most important part. With her skill, she provides strong shield and attack buffs. Her shield is almost as strong as Zhongli, and her attack buff is almost like Bennett. Depending on her attack stats, she provides flat attack buffs to the whole team, including herself. You can get up to 600 flat attack like this. Nicole's burst summons a projection that deals damage based on the on-field character's offensive stat, and the element will be on-field character's element. This damage also depends on the on-field character. When the on-field character is Hexenzirkel, Nicole summons a projection of the on-field character and deals a massive damage with 300% of her attack stat. But when the on-field character is non-Hexenzirkel, the projection will do only small amount of damage, which is not worth to use. Nicole's second passive provides 300 more flat attack on the on-fielder. But this buff only works instantly when the active character is Hexenzirkel. For a non-Hexenzirkel character, you have to wait 3 seconds after switching to the character to get the buff. When this buff activates, you will see a small crown above the HP bar, and the whole screen will have a Nicole Wings effect. Her third passive increases the attack buff duration from her skills for 8 seconds. Since Nicole is a Hexenzirkel character, she also has extra passive talent, which can be unlocked by doing Witch's homework. When there is 2 Hexenzirkel characters in the team, the damage dealt by Hexenzirkel character's projection increased to 150% of Nicole's attack. Her talent priority is Elemental Skill, then Elemental Burst, because her skill provides shield and all the important buff, and her burst is only useful in Hexenzirkel team. Nicole's playstyle is very easy. For Hexenzirkel team, press E, Q, then swap. But for non-Hexenzirkel team, use only E. You can use the burst too, but the time it takes is not worth it, judging by how small damage the projection does in non-Hexenzirkel team. Now let's talk about her weapon. Nicole is a Catalyst user. Since she is attack scaling, her signature weapon is always the best option, which gives 741 base attack and 16.5% attack. If you don't have that, you can also use Skyward Atlas, as it also gives a lot of attack. Her best FTP options are Old Zone Eye, Flowing Purity, and PTDS. Best artifact for Nicole is the new set Celestial Gift. If you don't want to farm it, you can also use 4-piece Noblesse, which can increase 20% attack of all party members. But here's the thing, the new artifact set gives 20% damage bonus of the wielder's element. So if you are using it on Nicole, all party members will get 20% pyro damage bonus. This gets more crazy when you have 2 Hexenzirkel characters in the team, such as if you have Nicole and Durin in the team. Since both is Hexenzirkel character, now you will get 40% damage bonus, both the equipping character and the current active party member's elemental type. So if this is a Wanderer Nicole Durin team, you will get 40% anemo damage bonus and 40% pyro damage bonus for whole team. Since Nicole is attack scaling, you need almost 4000 attack to maximize her buff. That's why focus primarily on attack percent for the Sands, Goblet, and Circlet, alongside sufficient energy recharge. But if you already have more than 4000 attack, you can use an ER Sands instead of attack percent. Now, let's answer the most important question. Is Nicole better than Bennett? The answer is depends. Bennett only gives attack to the active character, but Nicole buffs whole team on-field and off-field characters. So in a team of Barca, Nicole, Durin, and Venti, every single character will do more damage, not only just Barca. Also for the Bennett's buff, you need to stay inside his circle, which is a great issue. Since his Bennett gives 15% pyro damage bonus inside his circle. This is a big buff, but with the new artifact set, Nicole gives 20% pyro damage bonus. Not only that, but also with another Hexura in the team, she provides 40% damage bonus. For Nicole's extra 300 attack in non-Hexura, you have to wait 3 seconds after switching. It's a loss for a character like Mavuika who deals a big first hit damage because you are not getting this in the first 3 seconds. But for Kinich it's good since you have to wait swinging around the enemy to charge up his big cannon before doing the first hit. Now, let's talk about her teams. Nicole is very versatile. Hexarai or not, she gives almost Bennett-like buffs. So you can use her in any teams replacing Bennett. Her currently best team is Varka, Nicole, Durin, and Prune. But you can also use her with other Hexarai DPS like Lee and Lohan. For no Hexarai team, Nicole is now best in Kinich team as well. Aside from Kinich team, Nicole Durin wheelchair can be used in Skara and Shao team as well. This can also work in Navia, Ito, Sino, or Cloren teams. But for Navia and Ito, Binefa wheelchair is still the better one than Nicole Durin wheelchair since they can do massive off-field lunar damage as well as activates lunar crystallize. And for Sino and Cloren, C6 Chevros is still better option since she is the best overload support. And for Mavuika and Father, I think Bennett is still better since both does initial big damage and with Bennett you don't have to wait for 3 seconds to get the full buff. About her cons, C0 Nicole is already very good, but if you are a Dolphin and you have Hexarai DPS, you can get C1. It increases damage of her projection. Her C2 is a good stopping point which gives more buff and 20% red shred. It is better than getting her signature weapon. Her C3 increases her skill level and her C4 increases team damage, giving main DPS damage boost. C5 increases 3 level of elemental burst. And if you are a whale and want C6, can ignore team-wide 40% defense and gives the 300 attack buff from second passive instantly. And that's the complete Nicole guide and the end of the Yakfest. If this guide helped you, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more Genshin guide and tools. Also, let me know in the comments if you're pulling Nicole or not. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!